Hello, my friends. Happy Sunday. Whoop, whoop. All right, let me get to a sexier version of your newsletter. If you are watching this, well, you probably got it in your email. And if you got it in your email, that means you're a member of the Fab Drawing Club or the Mixed Media Society or the Celtic Collective or you're a Wonder Bundler. So you are in all of the above. So yay, happy Sunday to all of you. I've now also been posting these on my Awesome Art School Community YouTube channel so that it increases the number of members who are watching it so that everyone is been kept in the loop. I've been getting a few questions last week, like what I don't know what anything is. It's always in your Sunday newsletter. So you got to open and you got to read, my friends. Right, Maggie? Maggie says, I'm going to take a nap. Okay, so I'm going over everything. This is the third week of the month, and this is when we do third week throwbacks. So I will bring an older lesson up front and highlight it in the newsletter. And it's usually going to be related to one of the things that we're doing right now currently. So that way, for those of you who are like doing all the lessons, like there's some people who like Louise Roberts and like Donna Iris come to the forefront of my mind is like, you ladies, you are on everything. And Lucy and I love it. So we're like, okay, you love that. And then here's some more that you might not have done, not just specifically for those two, but for everyone, or, you know, who wants more of what we're doing. Sometimes it'll just be random things, but you'll never know. We'll have to see what it's going to be week by week. So we have a tiny club members only Facebook group. I still see members who have been members for like 4 years trickling in. I think it's because people aren't seeing their newsletters or they're not reading them. So please come and join us. If you're just catching wind of this second Facebook group, there's a link to join it right there. It's lovely. It's lovely in there. I love it because I can pop little videos in. I just popped a little video in there on Thursday with a little Kajabi migration update for everybody and just to share some love. So, and you're also welcome to post videos in there too. So it's a little bit relaxed in there because it's not so many darn people. So, let me get rid of this. So as you're reading this will become the video that you're watching now. And also really do please read, because there are little teeny tiny dates and things, and I don't necessarily say everything out loud. Valerie Shawkinsing. Not everything. Come over here. Come back to your computer and come and look, just so you don't miss anything. Okay, so there is your calendar, and then the hours and the times for the lives that are coming up are below typed out. And actually, they're also in the section. So like if you're only in the Fab Drawing Club, make sure you read the Fab Drawing Club section of the email. There's a lot of little details in here. I just don't want you to miss any. So there are 2 lives coming up this week. There's one on Thursday. That's for just the Drawing Club, and that's at 3 p.m. And we will be 3 p.m. my time, which is Eastern. We are starting a new expression. We're doing so sad, not just sad, but like so, I'm calling it so sad. I know it's really, really incredibly creative. So I found some really cool references that are very graphic, which I actually think is kind of cool for starting a brand new expression, because I don't want to get caught up in the little nuances, but actually here's what we're going to be doing. I don't think we're going to probably ditch the crown. But I actually love how graphic this is. We could even do it in pencil and then add some shading, or we could even go over it with like a Sharpie. And it's very reminiscent of the throwback lesson that I'm putting in here too. So hear me out. So there's a lot of things happening up in this area that we're going to be paying close attention to. Not only that, but we're also need to be drawing in these face lines. When we're that sad, these eyebrows do crazy things, and we get these eye lines, and so we're going to need to be paying close attention so we know where to draw them in. And this is a lovely, like, stark contrast reference, so that will be a good reminder and a good teacher for our very first one. So this is what we're going to do live together on Thursday. All right, and then I'll scroll down and we'll talk more about that in a second. But before I forget, we also have a live on Friday, and that's with me and Lucy for the Celtic Collective. And for that, we will be, we're doing tone paper right now. So we're going to be drawing her on tone paper. So she is probably the girlfriend of the hot guy we just did that I just dropped, which so many of you are doing. And he looks so handsome and so hot. Good job. You guys are really wrapping your brains around tone paper and killing it. So I can't wait to do more with you on the live. That's Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so let's scroll down. We'll recap what we've been doing live, the new lessons, and then what your throwback is, okay? I hope this email delivers. There's so many images. Sometimes when you like have too many images, they tend to go to spam. So I hope you all remember. I always email you on Sundays, and please check your spam box or your promotions folder or your updates folder. Flippin' Gmail just added a new folder called updates. Like, it wasn't hard enough going to check your inbox and your promotions and there's another one, socials. And now there's an update folder. There's another flippin' folder. So check all your folders and check your spam as well. 5 places where my emails can go. So I understand why it's so frustrating when you don't get them. So just be on the lookout. Okay, so to recap, so now I'll go club by club. Drawing club, we've been doing expressions. It's been super fun. We're doing a deep dive. I've seen lots of versions of our little girl. I'm also doing figures with the last one. After we do the face, I'll do a figure with that face as well. I already have a cool one picked out for So Sad. I'm so excited. So if you haven't done that one, you can do one here. I also have the first full video. It's like 12 minutes of some color theory and some color mixing. So if you want to just watch it for that, even if you're not interested in drawing it, then you can go check that out right now by clicking that big button that says begin this lesson, and you can do it right now. To recap, this was our latest live that we did together. This was inspired by Cameron Mark's amazing drawings. And if you want to watch that replay, you can. It's right there. Just click the button and you got it. All right. So now for your third week throwback, I am suggesting that you check out this one. This is an 8-minute time lapse that I did back in, I think, 2018 for the 100 Fun Fab Faces challenge. And actually, speaking of which, Bryn, she's so adorable. Every year, and like her anniversary comes up of starting the 100 Fun Fab Faces, really attributes her rocket launch into face drawing obsession and success by starting that series. That whole series is right in the drawing club for you. So you can do that at any time. The last 7 of that are all expressions. I know. I've been doing this for a long time. But fun fact, this is the first and maybe the last and only sad expression I've ever done. So check it out. I think it's probably too fast for you to draw exactly a long time. This was all hosted originally on YouTube. So like time lapse, unlike your, all the club lessons that are all in real time. But you can still get a really good grasp on what the heck is happening up here by seeing it kind of come to fruition over the video. Plus she's shaded too, which is kind of nice. So yeah, it's a good intro. It's a good warm up for what's coming. Okay. All right. Sweet. You can click that big black button. Watch the quickie sad time lapse right there. I mean, 8 minutes isn't so, it's not lightning fast, but it is. It's YouTube, so I'm not taking my time. All right. And if you're not into that, that's fine. There's only like hundreds of other things you can do. So click the pink Visit Classroom Visual Index and you can go scoot over there. I think we have 16 lessons left to migrate to the new platform. Next Friday, we are going to enroll the first 50 people. You do not need to do anything. I will email those 50 people and you will be, you'll just be sent an email that just says, click here to finish setting up your password. So you just have to pick a password and that's all you have to do. And then you're into the new site and you're rocking and rolling in the Fun Fab Drawing Club and its new home. All of the clubs are moving to a new home. But don't worry, everything will still be where it's at. So we're just shifting over, sliding over one club at a time. It's going to be not dramatic. We have everything figured out thanks to my beta users who have been in there and alerting me to anything that needs to be updated and done. So we're just doing one club at a time. So we're really starting that. We just need a few more days. And also I'm away Saturday through Tuesday, I am gone too, which is why it's got delayed a little bit. So sorry, I have to go see my mom and dad. It's been a while. Okay, so that's enough for Drawing Club for right now. Now onto the Mixed Media Society. Here's a recap of what we've been doing lately. We did our adorable little half hamburger deer. This is what we did in our latest live lesson together. So if you haven't done that and you want to check it out, super easy one. You can start that lesson here. And then last week we launched the Groovy Grandma, which was a big hit. I got lots of votes for yes, let's do more of these. So we're going to do 2 more. But plenty of time till the next one rolls out. So if you haven't started it, you can. Her hair is really funky. I showed this last week on the live. Her hair is really funky. I used really heavyweight gel, which is like a slippery, slidey version of modeling paste. I actually much prefer it to modeling paste. Modeling paste works just as well. So super fun. I transferred her on, but a lot of people drew their own. Kudos to you. Obviously, do the lessons as you love. Love that so much. Extra brownie points for doing your own drawing. Love. And I've seen renditions on cardboard. I've seen them in art journals, and I've seen them on canvas. And yes to all of it. Hamburger you can do on literally any surface, by the way. And if you're like, what the hell is a hamburger? Well, if you're new to the Mixed Media Society, welcome in. The hamburger system is my signature wonky way of doing mixed media. I don't do all of the lessons in hamburger, but I do lots of them because you can do anything. But you use the same art supplies for every single one, but you can like do like wildly different things. Like my whole back wall is like all hamburgers. So it's just my favorite. And because it sets you up for success and you can erase on every layer and like, what the heck can you do in any other project where you can actually erase as you go? It's kind of crazy, especially with painting. So that's my secret sauce. So you guys have the inside soup and away you go. And your third week throwback is this cute little Valentine's Day owl because I was feeling really badly. I didn't have Valentine's Day presents. I didn't give you guys Valentine's Day presents. Lessons that had anything to do with Valentine's Day because I've been way too busy. Like way drowning. So I'm sorry, but here's the one I did last year. So you can do it this year if you didn't do it last year. And that was a live, and all of our lives are recorded. That one is a hamburger, and that's currently where it lives. When the Mixed Media Society moves to our new home, we're not actually having a hamburger classroom. This will go in the animals classroom because you can just search hamburger and it will bring them all up that way. I know. I'm so freaking excited for that. That's coming soon. And if you're not into any of those, well, there's lots of other things you can dive into. There's watercolors, inks, art journaling, and all sorts of fun things. So just go to that Visit the Classroom Visual Index big old button, and you can do something for you there today. All right, last but not least, we have Celtic Collective. And don't forget, our next live is coming up on Friday at 2. We are doing another tone paper fairy because we are doing all things toned paper this month, because on the 7th, we dropped an entire classroom in your lap, which was filled with the beginner how-to. And this, just so you know, was our last live was here. Shrink that up a little bit because it's enormous. I'll do that later because I'm not there right now. Okay. So we dumped all new tone paper lessons in there for you. And so this will be another one that we can do together. Oh, there he is. There's my handsome man and his little sister. And then we're going to do his girlfriend on Friday. Be there, be square, my friends. So there's another reminder. And your third week throwback is, oh my God, this is like one of my favorites. This actually have this hanging in my living room. I love it so much. I don't have really any of my art in the rest of my house, but I do have this one. Actually, I have four of my art hanging in my house. All 4 of them, fun fact, are tone paper projects from the Celtic Collective. I'm obsessed. I just think they're so powerful and they're so beautiful. And the effects are so stunning. There's also a whole tone paper classroom in the Drawing Club as well, by the way. If any Drawing Club people are listening to are like, I want some, you also have that. But not as many as in the Celtic Collective. But this is one of my favorites. He's in the Spellcaster's classroom because obviously wizard, and he's right here for you. I want to go do this like 100 more times. I love it so much. And this guy's big. That's a big sheet of 18 by 24 paper. Is that big? Yeah, I think it might be. So that's what I recommend you to work on if you're loving the tone paper. And there are other ones scattered throughout though, but they're hard to find because we're not in the new home. But when we are in our new home, you can search tone paper and then you'll be able to pull up all of them in the Celtic Collective. So, oh my God. So Celtic Collective's coming up after the drawing club. We're making really good progress on that. So that'll be next. So I'll fill you in when you guys are ready to jump ship as well. In the meantime, I'm going to keep updating both schools. So just keep on trucking wherever you are. All right, here's some quick links to like recent things. You have your free heart goal planner. That's my gift to you. You can click that's the PDF there for you. That black button is my latest YouTube video when I talk about how to get like the perfect amount of watercolor to water ratio on your brush. So you want to check that out if you're a big watercolor fan and you want some tips. That's a really good one. There's the link to our small Facebook group. Is the purple button, and then the yellow one is the big one. So just as a reminder, the big Facebook group is where you put your hashtags for the giveaways. You can always just, I know a lot of people, I know I do this. I just copy and paste like my post into each group. So it's fine if you have hashtags. Totally. It's very helpful to have hashtags in both places, but the ones that qualify you to win a prize, that all happens in the big Facebook group, just to clarify that. There's my books. There's the rest. Yeah. Holy moly. Oh, and there's the cheat sheets. Someone was asking me today where the cheat sheets are. So there's always a button here as well, which leads you right to my cheat sheets. So that's it, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I am away this weekend until through Tuesday, but Margot is monitoring my inbox every day. So you can feel free to keep asking questions. And she quite literally knows everything pretty much, except for art supply questions. So you can post those in the Facebook groups and tag Jeanette, and she is your girl with all things art if I am not Johnny on the spot because I will be away. But I always have my phone on me and I'm always here. I'm always involved, even if my body is not at home. My mind is still with you because you guys are my favorite. Okay. If you have any questions, please don't be a stranger. Please reach out and get help as soon as possible so you're not floundering. And I hope you have an amazing week and beginning of your week. And I will see 2 of the 3 clubs this week for our lives. And then Mixed Media Society will be our last week together. All right. That was a lot we covered. Have an amazing rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you next week.